Welcome back, Amanda. I'm gonna show you how you can access your statistics inside your Facebook Ads Manager. So you actually can make sense of the numbers that you see and get the data that you need to then tweak and further optimize your copy on the sales page or on any landing page that you drive traffic through. So whether that's a landing page where people opt in, whether that's a blog post where you have a content upgrade below and people opt in as a secondary step, whether you are using video in your ads or whether you're driving people to a sales page like we're doing now to gather data points and to make sure that we can optimize the funnel as we go along. The purpose is the same. So the first thing I want to show you is to access your statistics. At the moment you have one active campaign, which is this one here, which is the visual ad that drives people to the Fabulous Wardrobe Project sales page. As you can see on the front end here, you have a unique click-through rate of 8.19%. from all the ads that are in there. At the moment there's 3. You had 3 website conversions. I wouldn't really worry about that. You spent $24 this month so far. You had 95 people visit your landing page, and I don't think we can scratch. 1,500 people reached and 1,764 impressions. Now some of that stuff here is not really important, so I want to quickly show you what to drill down into when you're looking at these statistics, because this stuff is important. So the first thing I usually do with any ad set is I go into lifetime view, and it's up here, so you can just click this little arrow. So now this is the lifetime view of your ads. Now obviously we didn't start this ad as far back as 2011. We started it about a month and a half ago, something like that. But this gives us a really good overview of how the campaign is performing. Now, when I talk about a campaign, this is a campaign, okay? Because we're looking at campaigns here. So we're in the campaign view because this is ticked. Now, if we're going to go into the ad set view, so at the ad set level is where you determine your budget and your audience, your demographics, and the interests. This is basically determined at the ad set level. And at the ad level, which is the third level, that's where you add your images, your videos, your headlines, your descriptions, your body copy, your buttons, your call to action, and the link where people should be going when they click on your ad, okay? So there's 3 levels. So what we want to do is we want to drill down into the ad set level. And the best way to do that is to just go over here to reports and create a custom report. And as you can see at the moment, it's still at the campaign level. So I want to untick this and tick the ad level. You can also tick the ad set level. So you can actually drill down. Okay, so let's look at the ad set level. So this is the active one. So if we click on this, it might not do what it should be doing. Yeah, all right, we need to navigate here first. Okay, so let's go back to reports, custom report. And as you can see at the ad set level, unique, your CTR 8.14, cost per results 26 cents per landing page view, so it costs you 26 cents to send somebody to the sales page. You spend, if we go here, we go lifetime view. There you go, 35 cents, 10.96. So the CTR is actually, that's over the whole time. And you spent $201 so far. You had 581 landing page views, and you had 521 unique clicks. So this is really important because this is the amount of people who have landed on your sales page. Now, as we already know, we've had over 500 people to the sales page, and we haven't made a sale, which means the headline of the sales page needs tweaking, needs split testing, optimizing. So now we need to wait until we have 1,000 unique link clicks here before you make further changes to the copy of the page. Without tracking this, it's very hard for you to say whether your page is converting or whether your ad is not converting, because then you are marketing based on emotions. And like I think I explained to you before, if you do that, you are more inclined to change your copy and whatever you're doing based on your emotional feeling at the time. And if you do that, then you never have data points that actually prove to you this is why parts of the funnel are not working. So this is really important for any funnel that you're putting out there in the future, okay? The cost per landing page view at the moment is 35 cents, but if we drill down further into the ad level, I will show you how you can optimize the ad. So if we go back here, we have 3 active ads. These are ones I split tested earlier. Now you can see the unique click-through rate, which is basically people who have seen the ad and clicked on it, which is what we want to do, right? So this is really important. The unique click-through rate is 10.86 for this ad here. It is only 5.80% and 6.07 for these 2 ads here. So it begs to say that we can switch these 2 ads off and maybe even play with split testing the audience and splitting the ad set into 2 different ad sets, because a campaign is made of an ad set, and then you can have as many ads within the ad set as possible. So if we are, at the moment we have $5 on the ad set per day, okay? So we could split that into 2 ad sets and change it to $2.50 a day, run one with the existing audience that we're targeting, and run the other one with a brand new audience and see how that works. And I might actually do that, okay? Because it's shown now over 6 weeks that this ad is outperforming all the other ads. And if we look at this ad, we actually look at the ad itself. The only difference that we have, if we go here and we go to edit, is the call to action. And that's why I have this edition shop now. This is the button that I'm using, okay? I've split tested different images. I've split tested the copy was the same, but I've split tested different images and different calls to action, and this is by far outperforming the other ones. So we want to keep this now because it has proven that this is working. So we can put this back. We don't need to edit this. We can clear this. And basically what I can do now is, if I close this, go back in here. So what is important with your ads? This one here. Okay. So what you need to say, I've asked my friend Kevin, okay, who's the Facebook ad specialist. He says with ads, there's 3 floodgates. You need to measure CTR, which is the click-through rate, and preferably the unique click-through rate, okay? If you have more than 2%, it is considered great. Now, I've read an article here that says, I think it was a Mary Smith or Facebook ad study. I'm just not sure now. But here, and I will put all of this in your spreadsheet so you have all these numbers ready, okay? If your CTR is skyrocketing past the 2 to 3% rate, you have struck gold. So our CTR rate is way above this, okay? We've got a unique CTR of 10% here. So this is gold. Even these are gold, right? These and these are gold. So the ad is performing really well, which means if you have a high CTR, you know that your audience targeting is on point. It also demonstrates that your creative and ad copy are compelling enough to drive interests and clicks, which is the ad itself. Lastly, you know that your offer is good enough to get people to drop what they're doing and click on your ad. So this is how I know that my ad is performing exceptionally well. The problem is when they click through to the sales page, the copy is not performing, which means the headline, because there's a high closing rate of people who come to the website. So we are now split testing the headline, and that means over time we can optimize that and get people to engage more, okay? So I hope this makes sense. So what you can do is, when you look at a custom report, that's something else I want to say. The sales page conversion, so the number of people who land on the sales page to the number of people who buy. For every 100 people who land on your sales page, we can expect that half will buy. So for every 100 people, you can expect one sale, roughly, okay? 1% is good. So if you get one sale from every 100 unique visitors, it's great. So with 500 visitors that we had, we should have had 5 sales. And that is why I know that the headline is not working, okay? Anything above 1% is fantastic. Now, when we did the promotion, the launch for the e-course, we had a 17% conversion rate, which is fantastic. So the sales page was working exceptionally well for people who already knew you, who understood your authority, okay? And that's what we were discussing earlier today about, getting people first used to you as an authority, getting them into your sphere of influence, and then positioning them in a way that sends them to the sales page. But I'd say for now, let's leave this ad on until we have 1,000 unique visitors. And then when that is the case, then we turn the ad off and we analyze the stats, and then we do maybe something a little bit different. But until then, you will build some of your audience, and we're actually pixeling these people. So they're not lost, even so they haven't bought just yet. Okay, we can still retarget them with another ad that shows them your sales page again, but says, hey, I noticed you've been to my sales page. Is there a reason why you haven't bought? Please reach out to me, send me a personal message on Messenger or something like that. So we can sort of play around with that. But getting back to the stats, you want to basically look at your click-through rate. You want to look at your frequency. The frequency of an ad should be less than 4, because you don't want to wear people out and get them upset with showing your ad all the time. And you want to have, if you show them a landing page, like where they opt in, then the minimum conversion rate is 30%. But this doesn't apply to this ad here, okay? So if we go here and change the metrics, frequency, yeah, impressions, we don't really need that. Delivery we leave on, which means the ad is active or not. Relevancy score is important. If at the moment your ad has a relevancy score of 8, which means that's very good. So the higher the relevancy score, the better it is. The amount spent we need to leave. We don't want all CTR, we just want unique. We've got that. Cost per result is good, because we know it costs us that many cents to drive a person to the sales page, so that's important. And then engagement, that doesn't apply here because we're not tracking that from here. Let's see here. This is for the video stuff, so if you wanted to look at a report about your videos, that's where you would, see who's watched at least 30-second videos. Link clicks, unique link clicks, so we don't need that one. CTR, unique CTR, we definitely need that one. Yeah. And we don't actually need website conversions because it's not really a conversion. Landing page views, that's fine. Cost per landing page view is fine. I think that's it. Okay, and then we save that. And then what we can do is save as, and you go Facebook ads report July 5th, 2018, and confirm. And you can also export it, and I save it as a CVS file and click export. And that's like a spreadsheet. And if I open that now, should open up. Okay, so here we can see all the data. So we have, yeah, we don't really need this. We need this. We need to know whether it's active or not. Don't really need that. Unique CTR, 10.85%, which is unbelievable. Cost per results, 34 cents for that one. High relevancy score. You spent $192 on this particular ad. 1.82 frequency, so as long as that is below 4, that is good. We had 518 unique link clicks, and it cost 34 cents to see the to drive a person to the sales page, and the unique CTR is 8.02%, which is huge. Okay, so this is massive. So this ad is working really well, but we have to make sure that the sales page is working really well as well. So you can save these reports, or you can go to all reports, and you can go and click on each one of these and then just look at the stats in the back. Okay, so this is how you look at reports. But now I want to quickly show you how you can actually look at also your audiences. We go to audiences. And this is really useful for retargeting an ad. So what I've done is I've created you some custom audiences that are constantly being pixeled based on what people are doing with your website. So anybody who has visited your the Style Manifesto website in the past 90 days will be added to the custom audience. Okay? And what that means is when we are creating a new ad, we can actually target these people with this ad. We can say, hey, we can be really specific and talk to them like a best friend and say, hey, I've noticed you've been on my website recently. Is there something that you need? As you may remember, I offer this and this and this service. If I can help you in any way, please don't forget to reach out. And these ads are very cheap because we don't ask them to buy anything. We don't send them to a landing page. We don't have really a call to action with a link. So they're quite cheap to create and actually to show. And it will help these people trust us more because they're seeing personalized ads from you inside their Facebook stream. The same as with people who've been on the eCourse website, on the sales page, and haven't bought. They are being pixeled here, but the audience is too small. I believe it needs to be at least 100 people, although that's not right, because we know we've had 500 people on the page. So I'm not sure how many we need here. I thought it used to be 20, but that can't be. Then the same with the Styling Up ebook, okay? At the moment the audience is too small, but as you send more people to that sales page, and those who don't buy should be pixeled here and added to this audience. Then these are your LinkedIn contacts that you can show an ad to. So when you actually create an ad, when you come to the ad set level where you choose your audience, you can go into your personalized audiences, customized audiences, and choose the LinkedIn contacts and show the ad to just these people. These are the people who've seen your videos that we had running and seen at least 10 seconds. So that's again a warmish audience that already have seen you, and these are like lookalike audiences from your list, from your MailChimp list. Okay, so this is where your audiences are that you can choose any time to show an ad. So how do you actually set up an ad? So the first thing, you go from your ads manager, whether you are in audiences, anywhere else, you create ad. And then the page loads. And at the campaign level, you need to choose your objective. So what do you want to do? So for videos, you would probably use video views for short videos. But for like blogs or a pixeled audience like LinkedIn, you could probably choose brand awareness. And if you click on this here, it will show you what this is all about. Okay, traffic, the ad at the moment that we've got going are traffic ads. Okay, so we just want to send traffic to the sales page to get data points. If you're asking people to opt into your list, you would choose conversions. Okay, or if you wanna, you can also choose lead generation. So there's different ways you can do it. You just pick one, run with it, get data points, and then maybe split test it with another ad, another campaign that has a different objective, but has the same copy, the same target destination, the same link, the same images, everything is the same, but at the objective level, you have two different objectives. So you can split test which one of them performs better, meaning which one of them gets you more sales, more opt-ins for the cheaper cost. So you just click one of the objectives and you then name your ad campaign, brand awareness, let's say LinkedIn list. Okay, so I copy that and I click continue. Then here the ad set name, I always name it the same. That's why I copied it, so I can just paste this. Now at the audience level, you choose your custom audience. So you click in here and you choose your LinkedIn contacts. Okay. And then you want to just choose people from Australia. You may want to just make it women, but at the moment you can do women and men. Okay. Audience definition is unavailable, so it doesn't really tell you how many people you can reach. Normally it would tell you here, but at the moment you can expect to reach between 100 and 510 people a day. You can define that you only want English-speaking people, and you can also put in detailed interests. So what are they interested in? You know, style, Style, let's see here, Style magazine, maybe there's a magazine. Yeah, there's nothing here that sticks out from Australia, but maybe there's a famous style magazine in Australia that they might be reading, so, or hobbies they have. And if no results are found and you type something, then you can't choose it. But like if you go opera, I mean, don't choose opera, but opera, you just click that and they would add that, okay? So you can add interests, additional interests, or you just delete it, get rid of it, okay? Connection type is whether they're connected to your page. You can also exclude people who have liked your Style Manifesto page. So you get new people, new people who see you. And then automatic placement, I would always do that for now. You can put a daily budget, or you can put a lifetime budget where you start the ad on the day and you end it like 3 days later and you put like $50 on it, okay? So you just got to make sure that that is like that. And then don't touch this, don't touch this, don't touch this. And then you continue. Nothing's being charged at the moment. And then again at the ad level now, where we put the ad in, we paste the name so we know it's all related. And this is where you choose the page that it goes to. And you can choose whether you want an image or a video. And then you add your, you upload your images. Then you add your text for the ad. You add your website URL if you wanted to send them to a website. Okay, this is where you add all the stuff that you can add for that particular ad. And then at the end, when you click confirm, this is when you make the ad ready for Facebook to review. Okay, and once they review, you will get an email that says your ad is now running, it's been approved, or there's an error, you need to fix this. And then from then on, the ad runs and you need to control it. But I'm going to just close that, close without saving. And yeah, there's nothing here, so I don't need to worry about it. So yeah, that's how you basically run a Facebook ad. It's fairly simple, but again, very complicated because you need to split test lots of different data points. And if you don't do split testing and you don't really know what you're looking for, then you could be sinking hundreds of dollars into Facebook ads and it's not really doing anything for you. So I hope this helps. You can learn a lot more around Facebook ads by going to Facebook itself and look for the ads training. They have videos, they have articles, they have screenshots. So if you want to learn more about Facebook ads, you can just learn from Facebook itself, or you can go to YouTube and Google Facebook ads training videos, and it will show you some information there. But once you get the hang of this, especially the basics of it, I think you should be confident enough to deal with this yourself. And if you have any questions like before, just let me know. And I will do my best to clarify.